Hey everyone, my name is Karan, and today I'm going to teach you something about the Johari window with definitely HR tutorial. Now, we would definitely have heard about the term the Johari window, either maybe when we were in our academics or maybe in a professional life. So let's go through this presentation because this will help us to understand the concept of the Johari window a little more in detail so that we can use it further to enhance our professional lives further. All right, so let's go ahead. So, to start with, I would say maybe grab some tools in case if you need one, such as notebooks, papers, pencil, anything that suits you better. So just grab it and keep it with you. Now, the objective, the most important objective of the Johari window is that it helps us to know something about us as an individual, as well as along with that what others thinks about us, because there's something that in us that we unsure of, and but still people can see that, they can observe and they can give us a feedback, we can learn through that. So the entire objective of this technique is for us to ensure that we know ourselves better, and we can understand what others think of ourselves, and we can use their feedbacks and observations and become a better individuals, and prosper more in a professional life and maybe in a personal life too. This technique was way back. It was discovered by two gentlemen. One was Joseph Luft, and the other was Harry Ingham, and they have built an amazing technique for us to understand what's required out of us and how we can excel better in our life. So let's go through this and learn more about it. And just to let you know, like before we start with the Johari window, there's a small quiz at the end of this presentation. So maybe if you can just go through that and put your answers in the comments box. And what we can do is that we can select to do a lucky draw, and the person with who gives the best answer and who is selected in the lucky draw will give you some rewards. Right. So let's start with the Johari window. Right, so there are four quadrants when we talk about the Johari window. The first one is known to self, which means it's something which is open, right? So this is something that it's known to self and it's known to others. The other one is blind spot, which is not known to self. Then the third one is hidden, which is not known to others. That's something that we know of ourselves, but we don't just showcase it out. So people on the other end do not know what it is. And there's the last quadrant which says unknown. What happens here is that there's something in us that we not sure of, and the others do not know it either. So now once we move ahead in the presentation, we'll learn this in a little more detail so that we can understand this better. And we do have some examples as well that will help you to understand the concept a little more in detail and a little better, I would say. So let's start it. As I was telling, the first one, known to self, which is open. Let's go through that. Now, a person's attitude, behavior, emotions, feelings, okay, skills, these are something that is known by the person. I know like what I know, and the others know what I showcase it to them, so that's open. So what happens is that, for example, it's like the way I behave in an office environment, or maybe when I'm with colleagues, when I'm with friends. That's something I know my behavior well. I know what I say, how I say. The others observe it. They know what I say and how I say. So it's something which is known to both of us. That's something which is an open area, which we it's like it's known to everybody, us and the others. The second one is the blind self, or also known as blind spot. Now, this is something about the information about yourself that others know in a group, but you will be unaware of. Well, talking about this, let's take an example here. Okay, for example, maybe there is a argument going on with colleagues. Okay, and you're not sure like what you should do at that moment, but you just move into the argument and you sort out things. So you unsure like what you did, but there are others who knows, okay, that if something happens, you have a very good like skill, which is an interpersonal skill that you possess, and you can it helps solve conflicts, and you can resolve it much better than anybody else. So that's the blind spot that you're not aware, you just did it in the heat of the moment, but the others observed it. So it's the blind spot that others know but you don't. A hidden area, this is information that is known to you but will be kept unknown from others. Now what it should be. All right, so let's talk about maybe you are an amazing dancer, all right, but in an office environment, until unless there is a party going on, nobody knows, okay, what is hidden, all right. So it's you hide it until unless you yourself want to reveal it, right? So until unless you go ahead and just make that move in the party, nobody knows that. All right, you are a great dancer. Now, talking about the unknown area, the information which are unaware to yourself as well as others. What can it be? Any guesses? All right. So if you want to learn this, let's move ahead. Maybe later in the presentation, I'll let you know. Keep it a little surprise. You learn it. All right. So let's talk about an example here. I've taken a hypothetical example here. There's a girl named Pooja who have just joined an organization. All right. The co-workers do not know much about her, as well as she does not know much about the organization. And what happened is that there's always an anxiety which is there, which is created there. Now, in this scenario, what do you think how the quadrant would look like? If you go ahead and see the figure number one, that's the first example I have. If you can see there, the open area has been on the little smaller side as well as the blind spot. The reason being, now Pooja knows things about her, and but she does not do things about the co-workers, and the co-workers do not know anything about Pooja. So it's like it's to for Pooja to open herself and falls into the team. It will take a little time. So once the moment she's joining the organization, what's happening there is that there's little openness which is there because she's fairly new to them and to the organization. With respect to the blind spot which is not known to self. Now, what happened is that Pooja does not know, like for example, what perception the others have because there would be anxiety. So it's still a little less because still, like people do not know much about Pooja. There's just a little anxiety which is going on, and maybe little curiosity, I would say, which is going on, like how Pooja will fit in the team. But still, the quadrant is very small because they do not have any observations for her. The biggest two quadrant would be one is hidden area and the other would be the unknown. The reason being, Pooja knows okay how she's feeling, but she does not want to portray that. She just know okay how she's here and what she does the best, what she can do to ensure that she makes justice and she justifies her role and responsibilities in the organization. But the others do not know how well Pooja will go ahead and settle down and how quickly will she. So that's something which is there. It's one of the biggest quadrant. And the last one is the unknown because Pooja has a little anxiety of the team has a little anxiety about Pooja, but they both are thinking, okay, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? She doesn't know how she will react, how she will like gel with the team, and the same goes with the team as well. So the unknown quadrant would be still on the higher end. So this is when Pooja is just joining the organization. Now let's move ahead to this kind of same scenario, but once Pooja has completed like a little time with them, with the organization and with the team. Now I'm sure, like if you look at the figure 2, you will understand how it looks like. Now, if you see the open area has increased. It was earlier very less when we talk about the four quadrants, but now it's on the higher end. It's because now she knows, okay, she knows things about herself. The team knows things about Pooja, and there's an openness which is in the air. Even the blind spot has increased is because now people can see the actions and the behavior and the attitude which Pooja is displaying, and there will be feedbacks and observations from other. So the blind spot also is on the higher end. Talking about the hidden area, if you can see, it's on the lower end at this moment. It's much lesser as compared to the figure one, the first example which I was discussing. It's because now Pooja has gone ahead and like gel with the team, and she has like mentioned many things maybe with the team. So the open area is on the higher end and the hidden area is less, but there would definitely be something that Pooja do not want to disclose. It could be of something in her personal life, could be a skill that she possessed, like I was talking about dancing, or could be she might be an amazing sketch artist, but she does not want you to reveal that because maybe either it was not relevant, or maybe she thought maybe at this moment it's too early for her to disclose that. So that still is hidden. And unknown is something which is still lesser, but it's always there because there is something maybe Pooja do not know. It could be that she might be just amazing when it comes to pressure handling, but she does not know about it, and others do not know about it until the situation arises. So let's wait till the situation arises for Pooja, and then she will act on it as well. All right. Now, with this technique, guys, now what do you think? Will Pooja be able to justice and do better in terms of her performance in office? Definitely yes, because one, now she knows things about herself, and with the feedbacks and observation that she has received from her colleagues and the team members and others, Pooja definitely would be doing much better in terms of being more effective and being more productive. So definitely this technique would work wonders with Pooja. And I'm sure guys, if we apply this technique to our daily life, to our professional life, to our team, it will work wonders for us, for our team, and for the entire organization as a unit. All right. So now talking about the quiz. All right. So I would just ask you to just go through that, guys, and just put your comments in, and we'll see who does it well. And maybe I'll suggest do it quick so you can win it better and faster. This is how the summary looks like. I'm sure now, talking about summary, you all know like what we have discussed, and I'm sure you would apply this technique to your organization and yourself and do wonders. All right. So I would thank you guys for your time here, and you have been a great audience. Thanks a lot once again. Please, I would request you all to go ahead and like it, share, and subscribe so that I can make more videos like this and share my skills and the techniques available so we can together like be better and keep on learning. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Right. Thanks a lot. See you soon.